set to kick off.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
But he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Nix from the shotgun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. Now they come into top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Throwing Nix. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. And now they'll shift things around. Off the RPO, he completes it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matthew Golden with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Dolphins put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Nix. And
this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. You talk about this Miami defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
From the gun on third down, it's Nix. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. Back to the air with Nix. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Now a second and 10. Working out of the gun is Nix. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's second and 10. Nix to throw again. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Okay, I'm not a fan of any routes that just, turn around defensive backs, mainly because I was a defensive back. But the comeback route is so difficult because to sell it, you're selling it like it's a deep route before you come back towards either the line of scrimmage or the sideline. And, boy, that one worked to perfection.
Now it's Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Second and 10. Here's Nix once more. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
To throw, here's Nix. That's going to be caught by Rivers. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They're going. It's Nix. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack.
And a turnover on downs. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now as the quarterback.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This defense for the Dolphins, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that?
To throw is Nix. Bryant has it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Off the play fake, Nix. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Nix to the air. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Seven yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Looking to throw. Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. across the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Following the fumble recovery, Nix. Bryant with a catch right side. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll go play action with Nix.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Over the middle, complete. That's Bryant. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Bombers. Captain. Away. Kill.
Nix looking to throw again.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Nick's going to keep this himself.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And this will be off the right upright, but he banks it in. A high degree of difficulty there, but he gets it to go. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll be out right at the 35.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell.
Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
And now Mitchell,
65 yards.
and the Dolphins have retaken the lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Broncos 10.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Back to throw. Nix. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
Boy, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Nix. Wide open receiver complete. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 3. Not liking the look, they'll change the play.
2nd and 3.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Ochamp.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for the Dolphins. 1st down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Throwing, Nix. The throw here, right sideline, falls incomplete.
It leads to second and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his round, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Nix from the shotgun.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They're going to throw right side here, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's Nix.
They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. drop to throw again.
Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
1st and 10.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll drop the throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
1st and 10.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Dolphins.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
That's caught downfield. It's Golden through the middle of the field.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Matthew Golden with his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They begin the drive with Williams. And he
he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
That's the 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now it's Nix.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
To throw, here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. Broncos on the move here a bit. Nice plays in succession back-to-back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
To throw is Nix.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year.
And the Broncos get a bit closer.
The Broncos will line up.
They'll look to throw. It's complete. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
19, go!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's caught. Mitchell. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. And now Mitchell, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Carlson now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Dolphins 38, Broncos 18.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Working out of the gun is Nix. This one swung out to Williams.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on Sunday Night Primetime.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. That's going to be caught by Rivers. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Nix once more.
He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Nix to the air.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They get a good chunk of that penalty yardage back. A gain of 15. 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down.
A gain of 7. And the Broncos 1st down.
Nix looking to throw again.
Looking right sideline, that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
First down, Denver.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Nix.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Nix to throw again. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
They're going to look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this in the red zone all the way inside Denver's 15. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 50 yards.
Now we're first and 10 at the 11.
The 11-yard line.
And now they'll audible to something else.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take